Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Saturday, January the 12th of 2024. I'm glad the new year has came once again. We did the New Year's basketball game last week, and we lost, but because the team went hard on us because it was so very rushful. So I hope today will be a great day. We got some announcements. So one says 5.00. We're gonna start the prayer. But I'm gonna sing national anthem today. So don't forget, we're gonna have a game today. It's gonna be a long game today. So we're going against Memphis. Well, we're playing against Memphis tonight. So we're starting varsity first. We're gonna start with JV varsity after the varsity team. So varsity is going first. Don't forget, just a reminder, we got some announcements right here in the description. So we're about to say this right now. So I'm about to look up to my announcements, if I can find it. Alright. Let's look for, here am I. Want to make sure my screen, the screen's still not even there, so I'm gonna have to pull that down a little bit and see, because I know in the beginning, because sometimes you can't see the screen in the beginning, so that's why I have to scroll down if you all can see enough. So that will be all good, so that's why I did. Alright, so now we in 4 minutes and a half, so I might say quick. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get snacks, food, dinner, drinks tonight from this basketball game tonight. If you have any questions about basketball, make sure to comment below anytime. If you like the basketball game, hit the like of the video. So, we got some announcements. We're going to start playing about when it says 5. So, now I'm in 2 minutes ago. We're going to talk about announcements. Don't forget the reminder. Lebron James home game will be January 17th, Wednesday. Sorry we didn't get a chance last week because it was canceled because I was doing my schoolwork because I have a lot to do, but that's okay. I'll make sure we get that reminder. We're going to do a better job to remind basketball. And Pacers home game will be next week on Saturday 20th. So Friday I won't be because I'll be deep sleep, so I won't say anything about it. I'll be a deep sleep Friday. I'll see what we can do because everything's going to be different of the day for a little while. So I'll remind y'all on my YouTube channel, so don't forget that. So home game will be LeBron James on Wednesday. Friday I'll be out of my office, so I won't be able to answer Friday. So I'm going to have to reach out to one of my friends who could be the sub of the aviation and my channel here right now. So I'll see who can reach out, who can be the sub on Friday. So I'll be out of the office on Friday because I won't able to answer. So I'll remind you. I might remind some people who can help out. So basketball season is every season, fall and winter. So we'll figure out when our season ends since January. We're playing against Memphis. So yeah. Make sure everybody participate tonight. We're going to figure out some service hours. So service hours is going to start in about later on since we're back of it. So yeah, because reminders, if it's bad snowing outside Indianapolis, it'll be a learning day like Hunter Widow. Some different high schools or private schools will be a learning day. It will never be a free day. So just a reminder that. So it will be that home game once again. Pacers, Saturday, January 20th, 2024. And LeBron James will be Wednesday after MLK Day event. So make sure reminders is always have to be here. Just any time. Alright. I think that's all for announcements. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started, I want everybody please stand reverently for prayer. Before we get started on the basketball game, I want everybody to stand for the prayer. If you all got a crucifix at home, like a church cross crucifix at home, make sure you face the crucifix. If y'all got a flag at home, if you don't, you can face the screen. Next time, I'm gonna figure it out how I can make a flag, and then I can figure it out so I'm gonna make a cross in national anthem. I mean the flag. So let's start with the beginning of the prayer. Make sure everybody stand for prayer before we get started. We're waiting for someone. I think that's it. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Lord Jesus Christ, we want to pray for this basketball game today of the 2K sports of Varsity is going first today. Away game today. We want to pray for those. The Pacers have a great day to win. Pray for all the basketball teams. Pray for the helpers. Pray for support the team. We want to pray for you who can help us and support. Pray from people and parents, friends and kids and stuff. All ladies and gentlemen around the earth. We want to pray for those who can help us and support in the basketball game tonight. We want to pray for the Pacers to win tonight in the JV varsity and varsity tonight. We want to ask you, want to pray for those who can help me and support in anything that we want to pray for those we need to win. We ask you in Jesus' name, amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and in the Holy Spirit, amen. Now the national anthem. So don't forget, I'll be singing the national anthem. Here we go. One the king in story, one begins in the castle. King can help us in day. One begin 2024. Pacers and Memphis Grizzlies. Game today is tonight. Of the day is tonight. Who can help us and support? Day is no January 2024 Saturday 12. Indiana Memphis Pacers Grizzlies. Game tonight of day here. Alright, that was a great one, the national anthem, but at least I need to figure out, put some music on national anthem, but that's okay. Back to the mess of both, but that's okay. That's all for announcements, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us in support. Enjoy tonight's game.
Sports, get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Paul George Hill out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Turner in at the small forward. Valanciunas against Hibbert. Now here's Valanciunas. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant.
Man, that's a really nice job by Hibbert to affect that shot. He is an imposing defender. Some guys have his size, but very few put it to use as well as Hibbert does.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Brooks finds Valanciunas.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Stevenson against Brooks. Poked away, stolen by Brooks. Anderson wide open, cans it from downtown.
Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
Here's Stevenson. Offensive rebound, Hibbert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line, and that one misses. And he's good on the second. Now here's Morant. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. And in talking about this matchup, he said this is a team that will execute you to death. He said the tough thing is that they have such great awareness offensively. Their discipline, their recognition, any mistake you make at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So, Kevin, we'll see who wins the chess match tonight.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Which is going to take a lot of effort, a lot of energy. We could see them go to their bench early to try and stay fresh.
6 to shoot, and Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Anderson can't get it to go. Indiana off to a slow start. 6-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pacers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today, and the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Morant with it. George picks him up. Hits the mark, and Morant finishes inside. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Keeps it alive, and Hill is right there.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Morant passes to Brooks to the inside. 2 points, that one goes.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
The drive by Hill, and the rejection by Jackson. Hibbert hits the bucket. Memphis leading by 4. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Brooks against Stevenson. Offline with the baseline jumper.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Baseline jumper. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. There's a lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Hibbert, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Pacers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. He hits both from the stripe. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 6-point lead. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Jackson. Over George. No good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
And it's sent back by George. But they get it back. Anderson finds Iguodala. Goes back up. Ball's knocked loose. Hill with it. He's picked up by Morant. Up again, and Hill is right there.
The quickness of Hill changing ends in the blink of an eye.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And the layup is good. Morant's got 6.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Hibbert kicks to Hill. Kept alive. Count that bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Hill and finished up by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
From the baseline, here's Hibbert, and the rejection by Jackson.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Morant, and finished up by Morant.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out, tank, never on it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. That's a jump ball. And so here's Memphis. Knocked away. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Memphis out in front, up by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Jackson is out there with Rab, and there's Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Iguodala in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And that one's good, Morant.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And George, here we go. They get the rebound. Hibbert trying to free himself up, and it's George missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. 11 feet away. Pacers with the rebound. Pass to Stevenson. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Iguodala, and Hibbert with the block. And he recovers it.
Gotta love the initiative by Iggy there. Very skilled at getting the D just to be a little too aggressive with him on the shot.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Iguodala gets the bucket.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Hibbert inside, guarded by Valanciunas. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Here's Jackson, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing here by 8, and it's good, 2 points.
Okay, George Hill, elusive off the bounce, makes it look so easy.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Iguodala the pass to Valanciunas. And Hibbert with the block. And they'll keep possession. Turner dishes to Stevenson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Stevenson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Jones. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
Second team foul.
With the floater, and the layup is up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And then Hibbert with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Hibbert with the block. It's George on the wing. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones, the pass to Allen. Hill against Jones. Here's Valanciunas, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Stevenson, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Floats one. Allen's shot is off. Allen's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Outside, Jones passes it to Valanciunas, and stolen by Hibbert. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's George. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Rab. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Jones dishes to Valanciunas. And yes, it's good. Valanciunas has got 12 in the game. Pacers trail by 6. Stevenson outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Rab's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Here's Stevenson, lays it up and banks it in. Stevenson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jones in the post, Hill's there. Allen surveying the D over Stevenson. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are leading by 4. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half to try to take the lead early on.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Here we go now. Live
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Paul George is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Turner. And it's Hill in at the point. Here's Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got the first basket of the third quarter for Memphis.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists in the game. Here's George.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Anderson up top, defended by George. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Second free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. The shot's good. Jackson's got 6 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Hill passes to George. And the rejection by Jackson.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Brooks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here with authority. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And there's the pass to Morant. A floater. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Hill. Rebounded by Jackson.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Valanciunas. He's got 14. Clock at 6. Anderson against George.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And that one's good. Morant.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Here's Hill. Hibbert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Morant kicks to Brooks. To the middle. Left block shot on the way. Basket good. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know that Valanciunas has the potential to go off, and he's doing it here.
Morant passes to Brooks. And here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 6 assists now in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And the rejection by Jackson. And he gets it back.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Brooks against Stevenson. Pass to Valanciunas. They double him with Stevenson. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That one drops for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Down low, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Andre Iguodala checked in for Brooks. Here's Valanciunas, and he uses the glass on the lane. Valanciunas has got 20 points.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Stevenson. Hibbert trying to free himself up, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for Lance Stevenson.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Iguodala's drive, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
And a phenomenal attack of the rim off the drive from Iguodala there. Just exploding to the hoop past the defense.
Hill, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Turner off the drive.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Hill. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Memphis Grizzlies. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Morant is out there with Iguodala. And there's Jackson. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Anderson in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
Pacers trail by 19. Here's Turner, and he banks in the layup. Now Iguodala. Pass to Morant. A 17-footer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Iguodala against Stevenson. Passes it to Morant. The feed to Jackson. Trying to get open is Crowder. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Anderson passes to Crowder. Right on the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Right side Hill. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Anderson with the ball. And the wide open shot from Crowder. It's good from long range.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
There's the pass to Morant. And it's sent back by George. And it's Turner off the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Hill. Here's Turner and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hibbert against Crowder. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Nailed from three-point land.
Andre getting the offensive juices flowing. Just a confident player who likes taking those type of shots.
To end the run, and Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Morant and Hibbert with the block. But they'll get another chance. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Jones. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Morant, and that one falls for Jones. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Paul George. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Makes it off the glass.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Crowder. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good by Clark.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Here's Rab. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The drive by Hill. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
The agility from George Hill, knifing through the D and stretching out to finish the play.
Memphis with the ball. Allen outside. Pass to Clark. Over Turner. No good from Clark.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
And the call will be against George Hill. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Pacers on defense. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot by Crowder, no good. Right side Turner. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Indiana.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for two.
And he sinks the second.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Allen outside, past a wrap. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Memphis.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stevenson. Plays it up off the glass.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for two. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Memphis.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Outside Hill. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when
Varsity lost. Pacers varsity lost. So we're gonna go to now JV's varsity's turn. We're gonna go to JV varsity. We did went against that. Yep, this is going to be JV Varsity next.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got O'Neal. He's out there with Danny Granger. And it's Lewis in at the one spot.
the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Conley with it. To the paint. Here's Abdul Rahim. It's deflected.
Oh, the size of Smith so intimidating. A 7'3" Hawk who uses those big hands to turn away shots.
And it's Memphis on the break. Natty with the ball. Counting.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Here's George. O'Neal trying to break free. And George gets it to go.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. I mean, because of his size and stroke and ball handling and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Lewis passes to Smits. It's rebounded by Memphis. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Conley against Lewis. Battier outside. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Nifty move. Count it.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Lewis down low. Covered by Conley. Lewis gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's blocked. Granger passes to Smits. Here's O'Neal, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. There's the steal. Here's Abdul-Rahim, and Granger with the block. They recover it. Yes, that goes in. Now the Pacers with it, trailing by 2. On baseline J, and it's Gasol with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Smits, good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
To the middle, here's Battier, and it's sent back by George.
Terrific focus from George there, reading the shooter the entire way through. A great shot blocker.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Abdul-Rahim.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And you know what makes Abdul-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use. Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies to the inside. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
For 3. And it's Smith with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Granger.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Conley over Lewis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Battier's shot. Good. Pacers trail by 4. And the pass to O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They give Paul Gasol.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Inside, stolen by George. In the corner, Granger with it. Offensive rebound. No good. Shot missing. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Bounce pass, Conley. Gasol. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance bucket.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Here's Conley. Jermaine O'Neal making his last shot. Conley kicks to Battier. Passes it to Gasol. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Faces the ball.
Here's Lewis. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lewis has got 6. Memphis leading. Conley feeling it out. And Granger with the block. They retain possession. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Ball. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. Conley's shot is off. Got it off in time. That shot, no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Grizzlies lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Memphis.
I tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting. A lot of those second chance opportunities, those can be hard to come by sometimes.
Zach Randolph is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's Bibby. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Battier cannot hit.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And we played through the first minute here in the second, but they recover it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Experience coming into play there. Randolph excels at tricking defenders to fall for that shot fake.
And he can't hit the second.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Bibby. Paul George making his last shot. Bibby with the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's tipped, and they're able to recover. And so here's Memphis. Here's Battier. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Here's Smits. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take Memphis ball. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Granger covering. Here's Randolph. That's tipped. Bibby against Lewis. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bibby against Lewis. To the middle. Here's Randolph. And slam dunk by Randolph.
Yeah, Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Lewis misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Bibby. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Granger, and it's Granger with the jam.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Lewis against Bibby. Abdul-Rahim. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Abdul-Rahim's got 6 points.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Bibby against George. Pass to Randall. Here's Reeves. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, great floor awareness from Randolph on that dish. You can tell he is a seasoned veteran.
And so Indiana again turning it over. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Conley with it, and Granger picks him up defensively. The shot by Wells, no good.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Oh, and the jam by Granger.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Gasol. Over O'Neal. And again, Memphis no good. Indiana trailing here. And George, here we go. Banked in off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
A nice shot by Gasol.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Make it Paul Gasol. Marc Gasol's checked in for Memphis. The Pacers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Now here's Gay. No points in the game yet for him. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Goes up off the inbound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Conley following the score by Indiana. Gay outside. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Baseline J on the way. The shot by Wells, no good. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Gasol's in the post. O'Neal's there. And the 3 ball is good. Okay, he's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Outside Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 8 points.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front, up 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Conley. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Paul George, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Danny Granger, and it's Lewis in at the 1. Some nice passing here by Indiana, and there it is for him. Smits has got his second bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Conley against Lewis. Down low, here's Gasol, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. That's 10 points for Marc Gasol.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists, that's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Vadier, the pass to Conley. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it. Vadier dishes to Conley. Shoots from the high post. Again, Memphis.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Gasol attacking, and he makes good on the layup. And now a 9-point Memphis lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Abdul Rahim can't hit. And so George will bring it up for Indiana. Here's Lewis, finished off the break. Lewis has got 14 points.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Memphis leading by 7. Here's Conley. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's O'Neal, and Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Here's O'Neal, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Eddie outside. The pass to Gasol. 7-foot shot. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Conley. Sinks that one from the post. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Passes to Abdul Rahim. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Byron Scott, he's checked in for Shane Batty. O'Neal hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Conley, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Stolen by Lewis. And George, here we go. And that one drops for him. George has got 10 points.
Amazing athleticism from George. I mean, sprinting towards the bucket and getting there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Indiana foul ball. Rick Smith. That's his second personal foul.
Here's Abdul Rahim. He's got 8. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Memphis.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Here's Lewis, and the layup's good off the glass. Lewis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Conley up top, Lewis covering. Conley gets the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Smith. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Conley. That's 10 points for Pau Gasol.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Memphis foul ball. Substitution for the Grizzlies. Zach Randolph.
35 seconds left to play in the third.
Hey, and George really is one of the better dunkers in the league. Actually, one of the best. He's creative. He's got great bounce, excellent length, and pretty creative every time he gets a chance to throw it down.
And here's Gay outside. Here's Gasol, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pacers trail by 16. Ranger outside. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Marc Gasol.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
O'Neal can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rudy Gay is out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Anthony. And it's Williams at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Memphis with another.
Gay is excellent in the fast break, and he wants to get quick points. That's why he runs so hard.
Here's Lewis, rejected by Gasol. And he's able to get it back. Lewis gets the bucket. Here is Williams. Gay outside, pass to Gasol. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Smith's such a talented offensive player. Whether he's operating in a low block or facing up from mid-range, he creates problems for the defense.
So he gets them both. 4th quarter of basketball, we're about a minute into it. To the inside, Gasol. Oh, that's blocked. And now the fast break, George with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
Feeds it to Williams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Anthony left side. Williams kicks to Anthony. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
And Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Stolen by Randolph. Pass to Anthony. Outside Williams. Randolph inside. Lewis covering. And he gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lewis against Williams. Right at the free throw line, and it's Memphis with another.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle of their offensive end.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the face.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Nobody near Granger. A new 14 for Indiana. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Williams looking over the floor. A pass to Gay. And he drops it in from the low post. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Passes it to Reeves. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Anthony can't hit. Anthony's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Williams against Lewis.
Indiana foul call.
And Memphis making a change here. Scott's checked in.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Byron Scott.
Pass to Reeves. The shot's good. Here's Lewis. He dishes it to O'Neal. Fires from 18. Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist by O'Neal. 18 points for Danny Granger.
And, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Anthony against George. Right wing. Anthony taking his time here. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Granger's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. Rebounded by Scott. Now here's Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Floats one up. And there's the nice layup by Gay. Gay's got 9 points here in the second half.
Gay has made a great transformation over the years from a traditional wing to somebody who scores all over the court, including inside.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Drive by Scott over Lewis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Randolph comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Williams in for Anthony. Near the 3-point line, it's Lewis. It doesn't go for him. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's Reeves. 40 seconds left in the game. Well, unable to get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's George. Finished off the break.
No success thus far trying to guard George tonight. I mean, he is absolutely shredding him.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wells' shot is good. And so it's Indiana with it. Picked off in midair. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up.
That's it. Man, Memphis went hard on us strong. I don't know why they messing with us like that, because I ain't playing against Memphis again, because Memphis just went. That's it. Thanks for watching us. We will do the basketball next week.